Hello everyone and welcome to Inspire Africa LA. I'm your host Olivia Ejiofor and I am here with the founder and executive director of Hands For Autism. So can you tell me more about yourself and your organization?
Yes, so my name is Ifunanya Nweke, and as she mentioned, I'm the founder and executive director at Hands For Autism. And what we do at Hands For Autism is essentially we are empowering individuals on the autism spectrum to become contributing members of society. And we're empowering them to become social and economic contributors to society. Not only are they contributing to the social landscape and being, and mingling and being able to be part of their age group, but also being able to make money and then spend money. And so by that, where they're more empowered, they're contributing to society. And I believe that something powerful happens when you're in a place to give someone something. If your whole life is spent receiving, you never have the confidence to know that you have something of value to give. And so what we're doing is that we're empowering the musicians that we serve to know that they have something of value to give, and what they have that is of value is their talent, and they can use that talent to, one, inspire other people, two, bring joy, because music brings joy, so bring joy to the lives of other people, and three, being able to make money doing what they like to do. And so that's what we're really about. And we have two different programs. We have our concert series. Our concert series is a platform where musicians on the spectrum can really express and explore their talents. So if no matter where you are in your skill, you can come to our stage. We bring together a supportive audience for you, and you're able to really just express yourself in who you are, in your musical essence, and be celebrated for it. And through that, you are able to socialize with other musicians. You're able to build confidence in your skills and your ability, and then also be able to reach for more. And then for those who are, and that program is for people who are all ages on the spectrum. For those who are 18 and over and already have a background in their instruments, so if you play piano, guitar, if you sing, play the harp, play clarinet, whatever your instrument is, you come to us and we help you build skills. So we teach job readiness skills, so everything from how to dress to your gig, to how to put together your portfolio, to how to use a planner, just a lot of these basic skills. We also teach social skills. And the way that we teach that is in a very, very creative way. We teach that in a very, very musician focused way. So who is your manager? Who is your A&R? How do you interact with your band? We teach them all those skills. Then we also teach them life skills, knowing how to advocate for yourself, knowing how to stand up and be a leader. We also teach them on-stage skills, so performance. We also teach vocals, and we also teach branding. So every student who comes through our academy, they're coming and they're going to be leaving not only with an arsenal full of skills that they can then take and be a professional in any workplace, but also they're able to leave with a video EPK. So we help them put together an EPK that they can use to then market themselves as a musician. We also help them find gigs. So we have a member on staff who is tasked with looking for work opportunities that is designed for each individual. So if you're a composer, we're actively looking for jobs for you to be a composer, or to do scores or do work for vocalists, and you sing jazz and you happen to just love to inspire people. We can help you find a job in a retirement home. So it's every single job is tailored to the individual. So not only do we teach you the skills in a way that is tailored to you, we also help you find a job that is tailored to you. And through that, we're helping musicians on the autism spectrum know that they are empowered and they are in a place to give something of value to the society at large.
Absolutely. That is so amazing. What you're doing is so incredible. Where did all this inspiration come from to do something this major?
That story is really long, so I'm going to I'm working on trying to find a way to condense that story. But essentially, I believe that, not to be cliche, but I think that's just a calling of mine. My first encounter with people with autism, I was like, yes, this is the population that I want to work with for the rest of my life. And not in a patronizing way, like, oh, but just like, I don't know, I feel like I understand you. I feel like I understand you, and I just connected, maybe I may be someone on the spectrum, who knows, So, I have my questions about myself. And so I find that I am just able to interact with people with autism in a way that it's that inspires dignity and respect in them. I don't treat them like, oh, you poor child. It's like, no, you're an adult, you're an individual, you have a talent. Many times they're teaching me stuff. I'm just like, we have a musician, his name is Aaron, and he has perfect pitch. So when I'm struggling to find the key, you play the key, he's like, oh, that's an E. I'm like, oh, thank you. It's an E, everybody,
Because they're brilliant people.
Yeah, so right. And so he has skills, and so he teaches me stuff. And so essentially, like the way that I got into working with people with autism is I volunteered at a program while I was at UCLA. I volunteered at a program. My spirit just cleaved, and after that point, I was actively seeking opportunities to work with people on the spectrum. And then now we're here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So autism in Africa,
that's big.
or Nigeria to be specific, what are your thoughts about that? Because it is still kind of, taboo out there. They don't even know how to monitor it, or, even just the idea about it. They're confused when they do have kids with it. So what are your thoughts about that?
You know what's so funny? Like, I'm trying not to cry, but what's so funny is that over Thanksgiving, I was speaking with some of my family members, and we were just talking about how many families, even many families here, not even families in Nigeria, like families with here that have children with special needs, are so embarrassed about it, and because of that, they don't get their kids the services that they need, which makes their kid just like they don't gain any skills, and then they wonder why their kid is like 25 and still living, still having a lot of behaviors and things like that, and so. I have a plan. I don't want to say too much right now, but I have a plan to really raise awareness and acceptance for autism and other special needs within the African community. And I'm going to start out here. And the way that I'm going to do it is through faith-based organizations, because many Africans are in church. And I'm also Christian. And so what better place to go than the church, And so I have a plan to really put together a program, I guess, for lack of a better word, that would be able to inspire parents who have kids with special needs to really get their kids the services that they need to then succeed and be contributing members of society. Like I know I keep saying that, but I'm very, very passionate about people with disabilities being a contributing member of society. For so long I feel like people with disabilities have been put in the corner. We don't think about them. We're fighting for rights for everybody else, but we don't think about people with disabilities who are LGBT. We don't think about people with disabilities who are Black. We don't think about people with disabilities who are Latino. We only think about we think about people who are able-bodied, and things of that nature. But I think that it's so important for people with disabilities to be in every single conversation. And so that's something that I'm very, very passionate about. And so in every single avenue that I can make that a possibility, I will endeavor to do so. And so I'm very, like I said, I'm very, very passionate about people with disabilities being a part of the national conversation and being contributing members of society. And so all my endeavors at this time will be dedicated towards that.
And is there any tips that you will give someone, maybe a young person who is suffering from autism, or maybe someone who has a family member who kind of just doesn't know how to reach them or speak with them or connect with them? Is there any advice you can give?
I think that patience is, I know it sounds very cliche, but patience is a very, very important virtue. It takes time to find oftentimes it takes time to find say your child has autism, it takes time to find what their gift is, because I believe that everybody is gifted in some kind of way. Everybody has something that they are good at, and so it's about being patient and not thinking of shoulds, like oh, my child should be, but really taking some time and looking at the individual as an individual and not as a disability. Look at that person and see, okay, what can you do, and present them with many different options. If your kid is young and they are on the spectrum and they have other special needs, expose them to many different things. So if it's music, if it's art, if it's geography, if it's science, expose them to different things and see where their interest lies, and from there you can begin to kind of build them in that way. And so if they're interested in music, I happen to do music, so hey, now hit me up. If they're interested in music, start them with try guitar first. If they don't take the guitar, try drums. If they don't take the drums, try piano. Help them try every single thing, and then I'm telling you will find what they are passionate about. And once you find that, then you get them lessons. You find ways to provide resources to help them build on that strength, and from there you will see that if they have something that they are passionate about, you're going to be able to reach them in many different ways. So say they like piano, you're going to be able to help them learn other skills just by using the piano alone. And so I think it's so important to really take time to find where each person's strengths lies, and when you find that, you're able to build them through their strengths.
You just blow me away just listening to you. Is there any way we can get in contact with you, or any resources that you can offer us, or how we can find you, and even know when your events are taking place?
Oh yeah, so we just had an event. Yes. Seriously excited. It was a really great event. Okay, so we just had an event on November 18th. Our next one is May 26th, 2018. So, write that down in your calendars. Yes. But to find us, you can find us online. Our website is www.jazzhandsforautism.org. I'm going to spell that out because you made something. Yeah, I'm going to spell that out. So it's JAZZHANDSFORAUTISM.org. On Instagram, we are Jazz Hands for Autism, JAZZHANDSFORAUTISM. On Twitter, we are JH4Autism, so that's JH4AUTISM. And then if you'd like to email us, you can email us through our website or email us at info@jazzhandsforautism.org. I'm very, very passionate about many different causes. Yes. Autism is right now the biggest cause that I'm passionate about at this very moment. But I'm passionate about other different causes that I hope to then set into motion as sometime in the future. Or if you are passionate about different things with different causes, contact me, because you never know if we can collaborate. And also, if you're a musician and you would like to come jam with our musicians at Jazz Hands for Autism, please contact us through our email, website, or Instagram. And then just come out and play with our musicians so that they're able to learn how to socialize in a musical setting.
Yes. So you guys heard it here first. Ifunanya, you are just incredible. Your light is just shining, and I'm just so excited just to see what you're going to be doing in the future. You're definitely going to leave a mark on this earth for sure.
Thank you.
It was truly a pleasure, and I hope to have you again. Yes. You have to come back to the show.
I will.
Sure, definitely.
And you guys, our next concert, you guys just come by, and
we will be there for
so
sure.
all the viewers can see what we do, and just know that it's a great event. They can come by and just have a really great afternoon or evening of live music and just great people.
Yes. So you guys heard it here first. I'm your host, Olivia Ejiofor, and you're watching Inspire Africa LA.
Bye.
To be the first to check out our interviews, make sure to like and subscribe Inspire Africa LA on YouTube. And also make sure to follow us on our Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching.